Today is October 6th, and this year I feel like I'm really late for decorating my house for autumn. Usually I start on September 1st. This way it's giving me 2 full months and maybe a little bit of in November to really appreciate and enjoy all the change of the season and fall, because that's something lovely that I enjoy every year. Because by the time November comes around, Christmas gets to be a little bit nearer, and that's also a season that I love, so I want to enjoy both equally. And now, for whatever reason, I'll explain the reason in the next vlog because it's a bit complicated, I'm late. So today I want to go shopping in a few places. I want to go to HomeSense and Michael's, a few places, and try to see if I could get a few nice pieces. I have some already. I want to add a few little more pieces. I hope they still have stuff left because I feel like it's been out since the end of August and I didn't have it in me to go shopping for autumn at the end of August. So we're doing it today. Let's go browse a little bit, then I'll come back here and show you what I got. The Christmas decor is out. It's way too early. I fully disagree. Foliage and an autumn mug. I don't have any of those. As I was mentioning, there was a whole bunch of Christmas stuff already out. We're at the beginning of October. I don't mean to be critical, but that's way too early. I feel like until Halloween, we should focus on Halloween and autumn. And November 1st, I'm ready for Christmas. I can put up my Christmas tree on November 1st, no problem. But early October, yeah, it's too early. I don't like it. It feels like skipping step and not appreciating the moment. So that's a bit annoying. But surprisingly, at HomeSense, there was only a small section of Halloween and fall things, but there was a whole bunch of different little bits throughout the store that I could pick for my home decor. I want to do a bedroom makeover, a bedroom refresh, and put different bits in the house, and it didn't have to be specifically like super fall heavy. I could pick like, you know what I mean. So overall, even though there was so much Christmas stuff, I was able to get everything I wanted, except a mug. I was looking for a nice fall coffee mug, but there wasn't anything else. There was the Christmas mugs. Let's get home and I'll show you what I got. Most of what I got was from HomeSense, but I got a few other bits. So let me start with that. First, a few days ago, I went to Canadian Tire to decorate the porch, and I was able to gather a couple bits. This nice little garland, it's nothing special, but it was like $8, and I think I'm gonna be able to put it somewhere like on the piano or something. I also got this hook, which is super beautiful. It's kind of like a vintagey copper finish. Then I got like two things on Amazon. I got pillow covers. I love pillow covers. I think it's one of the easiest and most cost-effective way to change up your decor without like making it too complicated. Pumpkins. It's a set of 2. This is a 22 inches and it's gonna be really nice. It's not a neon orange, which I'm not a really big fan of. It's more a soft orange. I love it. And the other thing I got from Amazon is really interesting. I might be late to the party for that, but a candle warmer lamp. I had never heard of this, but it looks like my new favorite thing in the world. It's a lamp and a candle warmer. You know when you get a candle and it kind of tunnels in the middle of the wick and it's unusable? The candle is only halfway done. You paid like $15 for your candle and you have to throw it out because the wick is like tunneled in. This is meant to prevent that. So there's a bulb, I think that is meant to give off some heat, and the base is probably meant to, well, I'm saying meant because I've never used it yet, but I'm assuming the base is warm and it's supposed to melt the entire candle from top to bottom without necessarily having to even light it. So if you're not a fan of like smokes and fumes and you still want the nice scent of the candle, or whatever, you want to fix a candle that's tunneled in, I think this is the option. And it's a lamp. You can also use it as a lamp. There was a few different colors. I like the vintagey green. It makes me think of an old library. I really like it. Also, I use a lot of these votive candles, and I made the mistakes of putting just like a little candle in it without the aluminum bottom, so I can't remove this wax. It's baked in and I don't know how to remove it, but now imagine, I have high hopes for this. This little guy is gonna be working really hard for me. Speaking of candles, I got 3 candles at Bath and Body Works. They're the 3 wicks candles and all of them smell so nice. I got lucky. I only got 3 and I love all 3. Sometimes they could be a bit too overwhelming or too sweet or sickly sweet, but these don't seem to be too much. You know, this one is leaves and it's more appley. I feel like this one is the strongest one of all 3. It smells like an apple pie, apple cinnamon. Yeah, with a little bit of sweetness, but not too much. Apples and spice. This one is sweater weather. I love this one. It's very different from the other one. This one smells like a bit like foresty, like cedars, pine, but not overpowering, not like Irish Spring, that would be like too much. Just like a subtle woodsy scent mixed with a minty fresh scent like eucalyptus or mint or something like that. Just great. This one is not overpowering. It's really subtle, not subtle, but like it's well balanced and it smells fresh and crisp and woodsy and autumnal. I love it. And the last one is pumpkin clove. This one is the sweetest of all 3, but to my nose it's not super sickly sweet. I have issues with that. It smells a bit vanilla, a little bit pumpkin, a lot cinnamon and clove. So I think it's pretty well balanced. Of course, I didn't light it yet, so It could get, once it gets warm, maybe it might be a little bit stronger, but so far it's just yummy, like a yummy autumny candle. And the beauty of this, it fits perfectly on the candle warmer. I thought maybe, looking at this, I was thinking maybe it's the little divot here or the warmer would be too small, but no, it works with the 3 wickers from Bath and Body Works. I'm really excited to use this. I also went to Michael's, as you saw. I didn't get much at Michael's. I got some foliage, some dried flowers, and those things look pretty real. I'm assuming that these are real, like little bunny tails. They feel so nice and wholesome and like harvest, fall. I have a great plan for this. I like these ones as well. They're more wispy. I have a project in mind. I'm gonna film the project. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's not a wreath, and it's pretty simple, but I think it's gonna look nice. And for my project, I also got like a feather sprig. Actually, I got 7 feather sprigs. It's not to go in a vase and it's not to go in a wreath, so I'll let you guess what it's gonna be for. I'll film that very soon. You'll see anyways. That's all I got from Michael's. We're getting to HomeSense. HomeSense is where I got most of the stuff, and I got really good stuff. And yesterday I was telling you that I couldn't find nice like autumn, fall, pumpkin mugs, but I went to Maxi, and our Maxi is pretty large, and it's got like a whole home decor clothing section. It's basically kind of like a grocery store and a Walmart hybrid. And I found some nice cozy mugs. I found this one. Yes, it's white, but to me, because it's kind of like a stone finish with this little border at the bottom, it feels very cozy and autumnal. And this one as well, they look similar, but they're not quite the same, but they go well together. I love the shape of this one. It's like a ball, and it feels super cozy as well. And I found myself some dinnerware. You might say that this is pretty boring, but hear me out. I love a white plate. I think it makes the food more appetizing just because of the contrast of the white. Imagine like having an olive green plate and slapping on some stew on it, but like some stew, fuming, delicious stew in a white bowl. That's a bit of me. Listen, if I had found like an orange plate in a pumpkin shape, I would have bought it. I was in the mood for that, but I didn't find any. But these are pretty nice. I like the shape. It feels both modern and rustic. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. The last thing I got at Maxi was this tray. How do you call this? Centerpiece. I like that it's really large, and I like that it's low, so I'll be able to put a vase on this and maybe some pine cones and some decor in maybe a candle and a vase and pine cones. I want to put a little something together for the center of our table. Now, the best, HomeSense. Even though all the Christmas stuff was out, they still had a lot of stuff that I could find for autumn, which I'm really happy about. Let me show you the one thing that is exciting me the most. Oh my god, it's so fuzzy. I like that it's brown and it's really big. Some of you might think this is overplayed, that you've seen it everywhere, but in my world, this is pretty new and I'm really happy about it. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And I'm the type of person that I will keep my things forever. If I love something, I'm gonna have it for 30 years. I once kept a pair of boots for 14 winters. I got this rug This is for the puppies. They have like their food water bowl, and when they drink, water goes everywhere. People that have dogs will know. So this is meant to go under their bowls, and it's also going to bring in some nice autumny texture to the house. HomeSense had an incredible section of wicker baskets, all shapes and sizes. I got this one. It's nice and big. I think this is great for fruits and like vegetables, like fall harvesty vegetables, like butternut squash and all that stuff. I think it's just the perfect size because it's really big, but it's not too high. So you get to see the appetizing fruits and veggies on display. Love that one. And they had a bunch of sizes like smaller than that as well. This is pretty cute. Is this a pheasant? I just think it's really cute. I like this the stem of the pumpkin. I'm gonna find a place for this. It's Thanksgiving-y and it's fall-y. It's everything. This is where things get excessive, like real excessive. I got some cutting boards, just a few. Okay, hear me out. I know it's crazy. It's too many, way too many, I know. My kitchen is, I don't love it. It needs love. It's a really old kitchen and the cabinets are kind of out of fashion and also damaged. But it's not in the budget right now to redo the kitchen. But until we get to redo it, I'd like to spruce it up and make it nicer. And one of the things that I can do is to hide all the plugs with some nice homey cutting boards. Let me show you. Now I cleaned everything up for you because I was filming a video, right? But usually there's dirty dishes a bit everywhere in the middle of the day. I mean, like we try to do it at night, like finish the dishes at night, but in the bustle of the day, sometimes it gets a bit messy on here. And we use like this plastic cutting board and it's always on the counter and it's so ugly. So what I want to do is hide most of my counter, my ugly counter, with this really big cutting board because David likes when it's ready to use. So this one looks pretty nice and it's probably gonna stay there forever. But then I want to use the other ones to prop them up like this and kind of like do a little styling to make it look nice. You know what I mean? Conclusion. I'm trying to make my kitchen look nicer and I'm not gonna keep all these. I just wasn't sure what was gonna look good, but what I needed to be in the space to figure it out. And whatever I don't use, I'm going to return it. I might keep like 2 or 3. Talking about pieces of wood, I got this really nice Lazy Susan. This is so practical for, you know what it's for, the center of the table. It's just really practical when you have dinner. Everybody can have their little salt and sauces and things. We're almost done. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I love pottery. I love nice vases. This is everything I love. Earthy tones, like stoneware. It feels really wholesome and nice. I don't even know if I'll put anything in it. I could put some, oh, you know what? I'm going to do some dried flower arrangement. I'm gonna cut some flowers from my garden. Right, this is what I want to do this fall. I have a bunch of hydrangeas and I'm gonna cut them and dry them because hydrangeas turn red during autumn and they look really nice and they preserve their color when you dry them. So I have that. I have some echinacea and I have eucalyptus as well that I can dry. So I'm probably gonna make a dried flower arrangement from my garden in this. Now we're almost done for sure. Look at these pillows. I have too many pillows in my house for sure. But these were 2 for $35, which is a really, really good price. And they look and feel like super great quality. This is the softest faux fur I've ever touched. Oh my god, this is so nice. I think my next video might be my bedroom refresh and turning my bedroom into an autumn wonderland. And the rest of the bits are for my bed. Look at this. I'm a sucker for a round pillow. I like how like vintagey and grandma it is. I think it's amazing. I'm a grandma at heart. I like everything floral, and this is me in a pillow. I love the blue. And my bedding is going to have some rust, like orangey rust, some taupe cream, and royal kind of navy blue. And the pièce de résistance. Oh, I can't wait to have this on my bed. These two together. Oh my god, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna bring me so much joy to transform my house into a nice autumn retreat, especially now because I haven't told you everything that happened in the last few months. I'm gonna cover that in the next video. The next video, I'm gonna do a little catch up of what happened in the last couple months, and I'm gonna do a bedroom refresh. I'm gonna pick up all this stuff now, and I'm gonna start making plans for decorating. I'll see you very soon, and thank you for watching.